Well, how's it going, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, July 9th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Dwayne Johnson's new film Red Notice is coming in November. The 49-year-old actor shared a premiere date, November 12th, and a teaser photo for the action comedy thriller on Thursday. Johnson captioned the post, officially serving you your notice. Ladies and gents, at Netflix's biggest movie ever, hashtag Red Notice, will premiere in your living rooms around the globe on November 12th. The photo shows Johnson in costume with his co-stars Gadot and Ryan Reynolds. The trio are seen wearing evening wear while posing together in a room filled with cases of jewelry. Johnson will play the FBI's top profiler, while Gadot is the world's most wanted art thief, and Reynolds is the world's greatest con artist. Johnson said, "This is my career first streaming film, and I wanted to make it big and special for all the fans worldwide. This one's for you all, and I'll see you in November." Red Notice is written and directed by Roshan Marshall Thurber, who previously collaborated with Johnson on Skyscraper and Central Intelligence. Johnson will produce the film through his Seven Bucks production company. Colin Farrell got emotional while discussing homelessness in Los Angeles while appearing on Jimmy Kimmel Live, which was guest hosted by Wanda Sykes. Farrell mentioned the homeless on Wednesday as he talked about the COVID-19 pandemic and the craziness of the past year. Farrell says, "What a year it's been for everyone in so many ways. Just a tragic and difficult year of social unrest and essential things happening that have needed to happen, and an ugliness that we have seen, and the homelessness here is pretty tough to see." Farrell then pointed out how he is tearing up and mentioned how he wanted to help the homeless. The actor says, "It's pretty tough to see, and I don't get it. Am I doing anything about it right now? No, I like to think about doing something about it, but I don't understand how so many people can be on the street." He continued, "I say that knowing full well how fortunate I am, and I live in a nice house. I have a very safe existence, but I don't get it." Farrell stars in the AMC Plus miniseries The North Water, which premieres July 15th. Farrell plays a British killer who is on a whaling expedition in the Arctic. Farrell said about his character on the miniseries, Henry Drax, "There is a darkness at the heart of this fella that is the color of the night." Netflix is giving a glimpse of Kingdom Ashin of the North. The streaming service shared a trailer for the special episode of the South Korean series Kingdom on Wednesday. The special centers on Ashin, played by Jun Ji-hyun, aka Gina Jung. The character was first introduced in Season 2 during Lee Chan's, played by Jun Ji-hyun's journey north to learn about the origins of the infected. The preview begins with a young Ashin who is set on a path of revenge following a violent tragedy. Kingdom is a period drama horror thriller set in Korea's Joseon dynasty. The series centers on a mysterious plague that transformed people into zombies. The main series stars Ju Bae-duna, Kim Sung-kyu, Jin Seo-ho, Rui Sang-rahyun, Kim Hee-jung, and Kim San-ho. Kingdom Ashin of the North premieres on July 23rd on Netflix. Sophia Brown has joined the cast of The Witcher Blood Origin. Netflix confirmed Thursday that Brown will star in The Witcher prequel series. Brown will play Ellie, an elite warrior turned nomadic musician who is forced to return to the way of the blade after a grand reckoning on the continent centered on a quest for vengeance and redemption. Jodie Turner-Smith was originally to play the character, but exited the series in April due to scheduling conflicts. Brown joins previously announced stars Lars Furiang and Michelle Yeoh. Farian will play Fajal, a warrior on a quest for redemption, while Yo will portray Cyan, a nomadic sword elf. Blood Origin takes place 1,200 years before The Witcher and explores the creation of the first prototype Witcher and the events that led to the creation of the, quote, conjunction of the spears, when the world of monsters, men, elves merge into one. Declan DeBarra will serve as the showrunner and executive producer with The Witcher creator Lauren Schmidt Hissrich. The Witcher is based on the Andrzej Sapkowski series of books, which were previously adapted as a video game series. Netflix and CD Projekt Red will host WitcherCon, a virtual event celebrating the Witcher television series and video games on Friday. Brown is known for the series Click, The Capture, and Girl Haji. Regina Hall discussed turning 50 and playing 5-second rule on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, which was guest hosted by Twitch. Hall said amid laughter on Thursday after Twitch shocked her by bringing up her age, "I'm very happy because the option is death. Either going to get older every year or you're going to die." She continued, "So I'm happy to be alive and honoring what you do again. There's a lot of wisdom, and I do think it's beautiful to age." Twitch presented a birthday celebration song Hall had released online. The actress also discussed how she used the word bitch to refer to herself in the song, noting that the word can also mean a female fox or otter. Hall says, "I'm in fox season." Hall was no match for Twitch during a match of 5-second rule where the duo was tasked with giving 3 answers to each question within 5 seconds. Hall was only able to give 3 answers when asked what she does before going to bed, but struggled against other questions such as what 3 things do her friends make fun of her for. Twitch won the game and answered Macy's, a Glee's concert, and his own bedroom when asked what 3 places he's been caught making love in. The Swedish crime drama The Hunt for a Killer, based on a true story, is coming to the U.S. through his streaming service Sundance Now and AMC Plus on August 12th. The show follows detectives Pelle Exen, played by Anders Beckman, and Monica Oldhead, played by Lotten Roos, as they search for the killer of 10-year-old Helen Nielsen. Nielsen's murder took place in March 1989 and took 15 years to solve, shaking Sweden to its core. The synopsis reads, "The Hunt for a Killer is a story about a region left behind, class inequalities, and social exclusion, but it also is a story about a man of integrity who pushes back against the authorities, revolt against corruption, and never gave up." All 6 episodes of this series will be available on Sundance Now and AMC Plus at lunch. Michael McCartney serves as the director based off a script by Lotta Eriksson and Helen Lindholm. Joseph Gordon-Levitt ponders if he has failed at life in the new trailer for the upcoming comedy drama series Mr. Corman. Gordon-Levitt portrays a musician who never made it big and becomes a 5th-grade teacher in the clip released on Thursday. The actor's Josh Corman's character deals with anxiety, loneliness, and self-doubt, constantly thinking back on the choices he wished he had made. Mr. Corman's ex-fiancée has also moved out, and his high school friend moved in. Mr. Corman will have to find a way to work through his problems and try his best to live life to the fullest. The sequel also features reality-bending sequences as Mr. Corman's imagination runs wild. Gordon-Levitt additionally created, directed, wrote, and executive produced Mr. Corman, which will come to Apple TV Plus on August 6th. 2 episodes will be released at launch, with new episodes then arriving every Friday. Co-stars include Arturo Castillo, Deborah Winger, Bobby Hall, Alexander Jor, Juno Tempo, Jamie Chung, Shannon Woodward, and Hector Hernandez. Disney Plus is giving a glimpse of the new series What If? The streaming service shared a trailer for the animated anthology series Thursday. The preview features Peggy Carter, T'Challa, Killmonger, Tony Stark, Thor, Doctor Strange, and other Marvel characters, and tease infinite possibilities in the Marvel Universe. What If is based on the Marvel comic series of the same name. The series explores what would happen if major moments in the Marvel Cinematic Universe happened differently. What If is written and created by A.C. Bradley. Jeffrey Wright voices the Watcher, who narrates the show. The series also features the voices of several actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including the late Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, aka Black Panther, Haley Atwell as Peggy Carter, Josh Brolin as Thanos, and Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Disney Plus also released a poster for the show. Love is Blind After the Altar, a follow-up to the series Love is Blind, is coming to Netflix this month. The streaming service shared a teaser for the 3-episode series Thursday. After the Altar will reunite and give updates on the season 1 cast. The series takes place as couples Lauren Speed and Cameron Hamilton and Amber Pike and Matthew Barnett prepare to celebrate their 2-year anniversaries. Love is Blind premiered on Netflix in February 2020. The series featured contestants who meet and date without being able to see each other. Season 1 ended with Speed and Hamilton and Pike and Barnett marrying on the show. Juliana Gabrielli and Damian Powers, Jessica Batten, and Mark Cuevas Kelly Chase and Kenny Barnes and Diamond Jack and Carlton Morton ended up splitting. Batson said in the trailer, going through the experiment, I really kind of crashed and burned in front of the world. Netflix renewed Love is Blind for a second and third season in March 2020 after The Altar premieres July 28th on Netflix. Kevin Hart's comedy brand Laugh Out Loud has joined forces with the Sundance Institute to launch a screenwriting fellowship titled Women Right Now that seeks to amplify black women in comedy. The fellowship, which is taken to missions through August 5th, will offer a select group of talented writers the chance to receive professional guidance from leading black women in comedy and see the original screenplays produced by LOL Studios. Blackish writer Yamara Taylor is leading the fellowship, which also includes a 2-week screenwriting lab. 10 finalists will be invited to interview with a jury consisting of filmmakers, industry leaders, and executive producers. 6 writers from there will then be selected for the fellowship, receiving a $10,000 stipend, a 4-night trip to the 2022 Sundance Film Festival, and a first-look deal with LOL Studios. Selected screenplays will premiere during the private screening at the 2022 Sundance Film Festival, with LOL Studios later distributing the projects across the LOL network, which includes Peacock, Pluto TV, Tubi, Roku, Snap, YouTube, Facebook, and more. Megan Good, Portishead Webb, and Gabrielle Dennis will each direct the screenplay and turn it into a short film. LOL President and COO Ty Randolph said in a statement, black women have contributed to some of the industry's most successful and innovative film and television content. Yet opportunities for this group are still few and far between, especially in comedy. The women right now, we're not only just shining a light on a problem, but also illuminating a path to long-term solutions. She concluded by saying this project is another in our mission to cultivate, empower, and amplify diverse talent both in front of and behind the camera. We're honored to partner with Sundance Institute to elevate the voices of talented black women because we know that when you invest in women of color, it pays off in dividends. Naya Rivera's mother, Yolanda Previtire, is sharing her sorrow and her hopes for the actress's legacy 1 year after Rivera's death. Previtire and Rivera's sister, Nikayla Rivera, remembered the Glee actress in an interview with Good Morning America published Thursday. Rivera died of an accidental drowning at the age of 33 in July 2020 during a boating outing with Josie, her son with Ryan Dorsey. Rivera was reported missing July 8, 2020 and found dead following a 5-day search. On GMA, Previtire said her family's grief over Rivera's death sometimes becomes too much to bear. She said, sometimes we're afraid of the sorrow being so heavy that we're afraid for our own self, because this is hard. There are no words to describe what we're going through. All we know is we have each other. Previtire said her family is in therapy to help with the trauma of Rivera's death. Nikayla Rivera says they have gotten through by taking things one step at a time. Nikayla Rivera says, and taking that one day at a time and living it to the fullest, loving each other to the fullest, and not regretting anything, because I know if we could go back, we hug a little bit harder. Previtire said that her message to fans on the anniversary of Rivera's death is for them to love life. She hopes Rivera's legacy will be one of love and living life to the fullest. She says, I would like my daughter Naya Rivera to be one that teaches people to love, to care. If something is not right, try to fix it or speak up, and just to live life. God has given you one life. You are your own person. Love who you are because you don't get another life. Rivera played Santana Lopez in the Fox series Glee. The show's cast, including Kevin McHale and Jenna Ursula-Koltzwitz, paid tribute to Rivera on social media following her death last year. FX has announced the American Horror Stories cast. Series creator Ryan Murphy shared a teaser for the new anthology series Wednesday that introduced the cast members and their characters' names. Matt Bomer will play Michael, with Gavin Creel as Troy, Sierra McCormick as Scarlett, Ashley Martin Carter as Rowena, Paris Jackson as Maya, Belisa Escobedo as Shanti, Kai Gerber as Ruby, Aaron Tevitt as Adam, and Renzi Filas as Chad. Madison Bale will portray Kelly, with Kyle Red Silverstein as Quinn, Amy Grabo as Tipper Gore, John Carroll Lynch as Larry Bitterman, Naomi Grossman as Rabbit Ruth, Dylan Burnside as James, Nico Greetham as Zinn, Charles Melton as Wyatt, Kevin McHale as Barry, Danny Trujillo as Santa, Billie Lourd as Liv Whitley, and Virginia Gardner as Bernadette. Murphy wrote, "This isn't even half of it." Take a peek at some of the American Horror Story cast. Lord, Balmer, Grossman, and Lynch have previously appeared in Murphy's series American Horror Story. Murphy has announced Mikhail Milton, Burnside, and Graham's casting and shared a photo of the actors in June. American Horror Stories is a spin-off of the FX series American Horror Story. The series will premiere July 15th on Hulu. The CMT Music Awards will return in April 2022. The annual Country Music Awards show will air for the first time on CBS on April 3rd. The network announced on Thursday. The CMT Music Awards will air live from Nashville at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Prior to the 2022 show, CMT will host a Country Music Week, a week-long event featuring special programming, including director-cut airings of the CMT Music Awards. Viacom CBS recently announced the award show will move to CMT and to CBS following this show's success this year. The 2021 CMT Music Awards saw more than a 10% increase in total viewers and was the #1 most social program across television for the night. The CMT Music Awards is a fan-voted award show recognizing country music videos and television performances. Chelsea Ballerini and Kane Brown hosted the 2021 show, which featured performances by her and Chris Stapleton, Gladys Knight, Mickey Gouton and Breland, Carrie Underwood, and Need to Breathe, and other artists. Underwood and Brown won big at this year's show, which took place in June. Portishead has released their cover of ABBA's SOS on the streaming platform for the first time. The British band released the cover Thursday on SoundCloud, making it commercially available on a major streaming platform for the first time. As part of the release, Portishead and SoundCloud will make a contribution to the UK mental health charity Mind, Portishead said on Instagram. Portishead initially released their SOS cover in April 2016 for the film High Rise starring Tom Hiddleston. The cover was the group's first new recording in 6 years. Portishead released a video for the song in June 2016 as a tribute to the late UK politician Joe Cox. Portishead is known for the singles Sour Times, All Mine, Machine Gun, and Chase the Tear. The group released its third album, Third, in April 2008. Portishead consists of Beth Gibbons, Jeff Barrow, and Adrian Utley. The group released its debut album, Dummy, in 1994. Melissa Etheridge released on Thursday a new single titled For the Last Time that will appear on her upcoming album One Way Out. For the Last Time is available to stream on Spotify, YouTube Music, Tidal, and Pandora. Etheridge will release a For the Last Time music video on YouTube Friday at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which features never-before-seen studio footage from 2013. Etheridge sings on the track, Going to Tell You For the Last Time Baby, This Is Going to Be the Last Time Baby, Getting Fierce For the Last Time Baby, Ain't No Going Down For the Last Time Baby. Etheridge said in the statement about the song, finally recording and releasing a song about my frustrations with my relationships in the 90s is very cathartic for me. That For the Last Time rocks so hard is just the icing on the cake. One Way Out will be released on September 17th. The 9-track album consists of music written in the late 1980s and early 1990s that was never released. Etheridge released a music video for the album's title track in May. Paul McCartney goes on down memory lane and offers a retrospect on his legendary career in the new trailer for the upcoming Hulu documentary series McCartney 321. The music icon is joined by famed music producer Rick Rubin and discussed with his work with the Beatles in the clip released on Thursday. McCartney will also discuss his work with Wings and as a solo artist in the 6-episode series. The 79-year-old jams out with Rubin and offers insight into how he crafted classic songs and rising to fame with the Beatles. McCartney said about his fellow Beatle bandmates, "At the time I was just working with this bloke John. Now I look back and I was working with John Lennon." He continues, "We were writing songs that were memorable because we had to remember them." McCartney 321 is coming to Hulu on July 16th. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of July 10th. Number 10, Olivia Rodrigo with Deja Vu. Number 9, The Weeknd and Ariana Grande with Save Your Tears. Number 8, Lil Nas X with Montero. Number 7, Justin Bieber with Peaches. Number 6, Silk Sonic which is Bruno Mars and Alexander Paak would leave the door open. Number 5, Ed Sheeran with Bad Habits. Number 4, Dua Lipa featuring The Baby with Levitating. Number 3, Doja Cat featuring SZA with Kiss Me More. Number 2, Olivia Rodrigo with Good For You. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of July 10th, BTS with Butter. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, July 9th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.